Yeah. Okay, here we are. Next book. This is one of my favorite books. It's called Where the Wild Things Are, and the story and pictures are by Maurice Sendak. I'm not really sure how to pronounce it. I hope I did his name justice. The night Max wore his wolf suit and made mischief of one kind. And another. His mother called him Wild Thing, and Max said, "I'll eat you up." So he was sent to bed without eating anything at all.
Without eating supper. A supper.
No supper. That's Joseph you could hear again.
Supper.
That very night in Max's room, a forest grew. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 trees in his room. And grew. Now there were even more. And grew until his ceiling hung with vines and the walls became the world all around. And an ocean tumbled by with a private boat for Max, and he sailed off through night and day. He sailed in the ocean.
Like that fishy songy.
Yeah. And in and out of weeks and almost over a year to where the wild things are.
The wild things. The wild things.
And when he came to the place where the wild things are, they roared their terrible roars and gnashed their terrible teeth and rolled their terrible eyes and showed their terrible claws. Till Max said, "Be still," and tamed them with the magic trick of staring into their yellow eyes without blinking even once. And they were frightened and called him the most wild thing of all. And made him king of all the wild things. And now, cried Max, let the wild rumpus start. And they began to party.
Party like crazy.
They even hung in the trees. And he even got to get piggyback rides. Now stop, Max said, and sent the wild things off to bed without their supper. And Max, the king of all wild things, was lonely and wanted to be where someone loved him best of all. Then all around from far away across the world, he smelled good things to eat. So he gave up being king of where the wild things are. But the wild things cried, "Oh, please don't go. We'll eat you up. We love you so." And Max said, "No." The wild things roared their terrible roars and gnashed their terrible teeth and rolled their terrible eyes and showed their terrible claws. But Max stepped into his private boat and waved goodbye. And he sailed back over a year and in and out of weeks and through a day, all the way through the ocean again. And into the night of his very own room where he found his supper waiting for him. And it was still hot.